Assalamu alaikum students, hope you will be fine, and today our lecture is distance and displacement. What is the difference between distance and displacement? First of all, distance and displacement are two quantities that seem to mean the same but are distinctly different and different meaning and definitions. Distance is the measure of how much ground an object has covered during this motion, while displacement refers to the measure of how far out of place is an object. In this article, let us understand the difference between the distance and displacement. The question number first is, so what is a distance? A distance is the total movement of an object with any regard to direction. We can define a distance as to how much ground an object has covered despite starting or ending point. Let us understand the concept of distance with the help of following diagram. A diagram with the 5 meter length and 4 meter and also 3 meter length. This is the distance will be 4 meter plus 3 meter plus 5 meter is equal to 12 meter. Distance formula is equal to d is equal to d1 plus d2. How is displacement defined? Displacement defined as a change in the position of an object. It has vector quantity and has a direction and magnitude. It is represented as an arrow that points from the starting position to the final position. For example, if an object moves from a position A to B, then the object position change. The change in the position of an object is known as displacement. And the displacement is equal to delta x is equal to xf minus x0. Xf is equal to final position, x0 or x0 is equal to initial position, and delta x is equal to total displacement. Example of displacement are Johan travel 250 miles to north, but then backtrack to the south for 105 miles to pick up a friend. What is the Johan total displacement? Answer: Johan starting position 1, x initial is equal to 0, and a final position xf is the distance traveled and minutes distance south. Calculated displacement is d is equal to delta x is equal to x final minus x initial. D is equal to 250 meter north, negative 105 meters south, negative 0, and the total displacement will become 145 miles per 145 miles newtons. Okay, the question number again arise question number 2. What is the difference between the distance and displacement? First of all, we discuss the distance. The complete length of the path between any 2 points is called distance. And now discuss about displacement. Displacement is the direction length between any 2 points, then measure along the minimum path between them. Point number 2 of distance. Distance is a scalar quantity as had only depend upon the magnitude and not the direction. And the point number 2 of displacement is the displacement is a vector quantity as it's depend upon the both magnitude and direction. The point number 3 of distance. Distance can only have positive values. The point number 3 of displacement. Displacement can be positive, negative, and even zero. Say frequently, some question can be asked about the distance. Can the distance be negative? The distance can have only positive values and cannot be negative. Is displacement a scalar or a vector quantity? Displacement is a vector quantity since it has both magnitude and direction. Question number 3 arises: can displacement be zero? Yes, displacement can be zero. Question number 4 arises: what is meant by distance? Distance refers to the total movement of an object without any regard the position. And again, some questions are belonging down. We have discussed all about displacement and distance. Some diagram and the solution are asked. We discuss a question in our language. An object move along the grid through point A, B, C, D, E, and F as shown. They are not shown, but we had considered in our mind. Calculate the distance covered by the moving object. And option B is find the magnitude of displacement of an object. Solution is the distance covered by the moving object is calculated as follows: AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EF. And 3 plus 1 is plus 1.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 is equal to total is 6.5 kilometer. The distance covered by moving object is 6.5 kilometer. The option number B, the initial point is A and the final point is F. Hence, the magnitude of the displacement is equal to the distance AF, which is calculated by applying Pythagorean's theorem to the triangle AHF as shown. And they are not shown, but in our mind, A to F totally applying the Pythagorean. AF square is equal to AH square plus HF square. Substituting the formula, we get AF square is equal to 0.5 multiple 4 into power 2 plus 0.5 multiple 3 to power 2 is equal to 6.25. AF is equal to 6.25 kilometer, under root is equal to, then the answer is 2.5 kilometer. The magnitude of displaces is 2.5 kilometer. So hope you will be understand. This was our lecture and that is finished. Goodbye.